We are going to describe now the components of the Permeator AC+, how these components have to be correctly assembled, and the first steps of the operation of the instrument. First, we open the case and we can see the following components. Here we have the power supply, 24 volts DC. This is the vacuum pump. This is the control unit, and this is the active vacuum cell. And on top of that, we have here a calibration plate, which is very important, and the role of which we will describe in a next video. We also have here a connector to connect electronically and pneumatically the vacuum cell to the control unit. So here we see the control unit. We have to plug the male electronic plug here, and then the pneumatic, for which we have to move this sleeve back. We plug it and then we push it up again so that it's firmly plugged. This is the vacuum cell, which is a very delicate component, so we have to be careful not to let it drop to the floor. On the other end of this 5-meter long connector, we repeat the same operation. Here we have the female electronic connector that we plug into the cell, and then the pneumatic connector. Very important, all these connections have to be made before we plug the instrument. Now we are ready to plug the instruments. Then we take the power supply and we plug it here. Now the instrument starts automatically, and then we will see how to operate the software. Here you have an icon for the software of the Permeator AC+. We press it, and then we have the initial screen in which we have as data the serial number of the instrument, 197 in this case, and the software version installed. Interesting here is that if you activate this icon, you go into the user manual. So if you have some doubt, you can go into the user manual, which is supplied in English language. Okay, now we go back to the initial screen, and now with these two commands you move forward or backwards. So we move forward, and here we have the main screen of the software. I will indicate the icons. This is for calibration the instrument. This is for reviewing the data and downloading the data from the memory. This is conditioning and calibration together. I will explain this in the next video. This is for the test, to run a test. These are settings, and this is the language that you can change with the software of the computer. I will go to the settings because this is very important. Here you can fix the date and time of the place where you are working. This icon here is the level of noise of the alarm. If you have this person with a hard hat, it is a very loud, which is suitable for if you are in the job site where there is a background noise. if you go to this symbol, the alarm is a bit not so loud, and it is suitable, for example, in a laboratory if you don't want to disturb other people. And if you don't want any noise, you can use this option, but then you have to be very alert if there is no noise. So I don't recommend that. So we will use the job site. This is, here you can activate or deactivate this to make compensation of the values for moisture. I will explain this later. And this is if you want to use or not the remote control. Now, if you activate it, there is some warning because in some countries there are restrictions to the use of the Wi-Fi. Okay, now some recommendations about the maintenance of the instrument. Very important is that you should not remove the unit from the case. The unit has to be, and the pump has to stay always in the case. The only thing that you can remove is the vacuum cell. And the maintenance, there are no particular recommendations except to check that the filters of the vacuum cell are clean. If they become very dirty, they have to be replaced. There will be a warning in the instrument after a certain amount of uses that you have to check the cleanness of the filters. With this we finish the installation part, and now we will move to the next video, which refers to the conditioning and calibration of the apparatus.